Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's a rare breed in today's game. He doesn't rely on the strikeout. He's averaging less than 7 strikeouts per 9. So they're going to put the ball in play on him. He's a guy that's going to use his defense. It's almost like a throwback to yesteryear. Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out.
Striding in, Alex Galarce.
First baseman, Alex Galarce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get something special, but you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game's so important. They win today, they're at 500. He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Ready for another chance? Alex Galarce.
Alex Galarce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Well hit to right. but foul.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Alex Galarce comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Cruz is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Striding in once again, Taylor Motter. He singled his last time up.
Taylor Motter.
He's set. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the Mariners' force. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Galarce is there, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hot shot on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Galarce. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Plate, Aaron Judge. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Aaron Judge.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. That was exceptional. He got the out, but not before the...
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Adam Warren wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 24th on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds. About set for baseball now on the show as you get a look at Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series. CC Sabathia will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing and you get what you get.
Back up the middle, a dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. You just take it right back at him. Nice swing.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Here's Howie Kendrick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Howie Kendrick.
Drive it like you can.
Set to deal on 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. You're down on. Digging in to try it again. Alex Galarce. Now here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Here's big Aaron Judd.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Aaron Judd.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
From the belt, the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Alex Galarce. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. Soft liner to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Howie
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Headley has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Gregorius is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Here's Brett Gardner now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Got no one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman. And here's a dive, and they got him. It's a double play. What an effort.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead.
Digging in and looking for more. Alex Galarce. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A 2-0 finish today. Seattle pick up win number 70 to top the division. Chris Heston gets the win out of the bullpen. Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium. Digging in the switch hitter, Alex Galarce. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Holiday is under it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. He's hitting under 250 versus left-handed.
Ready now, Alex Galarce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Galarce.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Galarce. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Wait for a good one.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder.
Hey, your pitch, Doc.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holiday going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that 2 runs. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Alex Galarce.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no shot for Holiday. It's a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 1-2. This is pulled into right. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. On to first by Headley, and there's out number 1. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Left fielder Howie Kendrick.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Starlin dives. What a stop. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Wow.
Yep, he tagged him right there.
1 hit's all they get. Not too many more shots. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Mariners get their 30th win on the road so far this season. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Manny Machado and Robbie Cano part of the featured action next on the show. Dylan Bundy will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
As you look at certain pitchers, you look at their numbers, you say, wow, he must really enjoy pitching at home, because you look at his road numbers, he's really struggled. This is the case with him. He loves pitching at home. I think he grabs an energy from the home crowd and is able to really have a good performance.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go, drive it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alex Galarce. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing talking about him being on the mound tonight. I'm excited to watch him throw.
Hard hit ball to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Alex Galarce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here we go, kid.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly.
Hey,
anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch. Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count. Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Matt, I'm looking for him to challenge him right here. You know, 2-2. You don't want to go to 3-2, have those runners on the move on that certain pitch. So 2-2 is your challenge pitch.
Chopped foul wide of first.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bourne has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Mariners ready for another chance. Michael Bourne. He reached on a single in his first try.
Michael Bourne.
Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another shot now. Manny Machado. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Galarce will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Alex Galarce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Machado is there, and he puts this one. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Wellington.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, beautiful dive. It's in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball right into the shift. Galarce takes it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Galarce. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, they're down a few right here, and I could get all over him for such a big swing. The bases are empty, and he takes a big power swing. But maybe he's trying to light a fire. He catches one and maybe gets him going, hits the ball in the seats, and now all of a sudden everybody gets rolling. Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Adam Jones. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like a beautiful nighttime view there. An 8-0 shutout this evening. Dylan Bundy records the victory, his 13th of the year. Hisashi Iwakuma allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Manny Machado and Robbie Cano, part of the featured action next on the show. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking.
Here's Craig Gentry. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. A stolen base. Base total leads the ball club.
Gentry
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Galarce. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Galarce.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Castillo is there, and he puts it away as they're into the box. Alex Galarce, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Galarce.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is
Come on, let it fly right
now
here.
in the box, Alex Galarce.
First baseman, Alex Galarce.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Gentry on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alex Galarce. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks. And guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gentry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The tying run is not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Well, when you're one hit.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Trevor Bauer gets the ball for Seattle in this one. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. If you look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
Digging in, Alex Galarce. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Line drive to center field. Davis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice. About trying to move up. Striding in once again, Alex Galarce. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Digging in once again, Alex Galarce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing. High drive. Left field. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Third home run for him on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back.
Ready for another chance? Rtts Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Backhanded. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does. Are gone in order. Galarce will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Squared that one up just a little late.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Yonder Alonso.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Trevor Bauer hangs win number 11 on his line. Rain falling down tonight, but we're told they will not be closing the roof, so we'll have. Digging in the switch hitter, Alex Galarce. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Davis is after it. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And Harold, is Oakland Ball Club entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin in their previous 10 games.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When you're ace, a chance to win that game.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, Madden, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Galarce.
Alex Galarce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. But this is speared by the first baseman. Ready for another shot now. Trevor Plouffe. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Alex Galarce. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Gray ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Rosales is up with it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball. Now batting, Yonder Alonso. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Yonder Alonso.
Hit to first. Galarce comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. His career numbers against this pitcher, 7 for 12. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Cano for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Alex Galarce. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, when this guy gets in the groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Sonny Gray.
4 runs on 9 hits.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final. Now at the plate, Alex Galarce. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Oh, that's such a great feeling. The September call-up gets a base hit. Everybody's happy. The front office, the manager, and, of course, the player.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. He's running towards second. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Wendell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Howie Kendrick. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. Welcome back to this presentation of. Here's Ichiro now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ichiro Suzuki.
We got 2.
The 0-1 seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Digging in, Alex Galarce.
Number 99.
First offering on its way.
Galarce.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Third baseman, number 8.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
All right, knock it down, infield.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch.
Into the box now, Alex Galarce. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lays off 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Alex Galarce. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to return. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Rajay Davis.
And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the ninth. Striding in, Alex Galarce. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Hey, attaboy.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
Try that pitch now, eh?
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
16-5 in this one today. The Oakland A's blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Sean Manaea earned his 9th win of the year. Hisashi Iwakuma was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.